Hello everyone, welcome to Micah's coding class. Today we're going to learn how to create a light bulb app, which it says press the power button to turn on the bulb, and this is the power button. If you click on it now, you see the bulb is turned on now, and it says press the power button to turn off the light bulb, and you see the button change to light power off. Now it changes back to power on, and the light bulb switches off. So for this project we're going to need two images, which is the light bulb off and on. So without any further ado, let's kick into it. So I just opened my Visual Studio Code, my coding editor, Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to save this in a folder where the images are. So now you see the folder over here, so we're gonna open it. Now you see it's just blank, nothing at all. So we're gonna go back here. So if you want to do this and you're using Visual Studio Code, you can just click on Shift 1 and then click enter. All this will happen. So we're gonna say as the title, light bulb app by Micah. Save, move back here and refresh. Now you see it's light bulb app by Micah. So if we go back, let's continue. So we're gonna say div, and then we're gonna give this an ID of off. So after that we're gonna say page 1, press the power button to turn on the light bulb. Save, move back here and refresh. Now you see this, but it's not exactly the same font. So we're gonna do that when we start styling within the CSS. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go down here and say image, img, which is short for image. We're going to say light bulb off. Since this is too big, we're gonna give it a height of 200 pixel. If we save, go back here and refresh. Now it's the perfect size. And one more thing, we're gonna need a button. Before we put that button, we're gonna put a break right there. I'm gonna say button on click. That means you on it. If you click, it's gonna turn on. That's how I call it on click. Power on. Save. Move back here and refresh. Now you see it's a power button. So let's open a new file, save it. I'm gonna say style.css. Now I'm gonna go back here and link our HTML to our CSS. I'm gonna say link rel style sheets href equal to what we saved as style.css, and it should be in the same folder. So I'm gonna say body, padding 0, margin also 0, font family, you can choose any font you want. I just picked this one myself. So if you go back here and refresh, now you see the font is the same. So we're gonna say hashtag off h1, so it means any h1 in the div called off. I'm gonna say display flex justify content center align items also center. So if we move back here, refresh, not in the center, but I think we're misspelling something. Press the power button to turn on the light bulb. Press the power button. Okay, just bulb. So you can leave it or change it. I just want everything to be exactly the same. Refresh. I see no difference when we swap except from these. Okay, so we're gonna go back and fix those. So we're gonna say hashtag off img display, or we can just copy this to save time, and our margin auto. Fresh now moves to the center. You can just copy this full image and change the img to button. And before we continue, we're gonna say background color blue, color white, border radius 1.5 gram. Save that. Go back here and see it's in the center, and it's colored like this, but we need that hover effect and that click effect. So we're gonna do that. We're going to say, let's scroll down a bit, off button, hover. So if we hover on it, the following style is going to appear. Opacity 0.8, and the cursor will be pointer. And now for the click, we're gonna say off button active transform scale 0.90 and cursor progress. Save that. Move back and refresh. Now you see it's working perfectly. It's like the other one. But we need to create another div called on, which is like the twin of the off div. So we're gonna copy this and paste it. Let's give it a little space. Change the name right here, on. I'm gonna say press the button to turn off the light bulb, and then we're gonna change this light bulb to on, and then we're gonna put this as power off, and then we're gonna say off click. Refresh. Now you see this, why it's not in the center, because we set everything in the off div to be styled. We didn't say anything aside the off div. So we're just gonna copy this, paste it right here. We're just going to change it to on all divs, on. So if we move back here and refresh, now it sees in the center like the off div. So right at the bottom, we're going to say hashtag on display none. So that, go back here and refresh. Now you're not going to see that. So now let's move on to our JavaScript. We're going to open a new file, save it, script.js, Now to link our script to our HTML script source, script.js. Save. Now we're gonna say let's off div equal to document dot get element by id off. Control C, copy this. Same thing with on. Copy this. We're going to say what on click, and we can't say on click here because there's already a function called on click. So we're gonna say on click 1. And we can copy this, Control C, Control V. Off click, and we don't need to put a 1 here. I'm gonna say off right here. So save. Nothing's gonna happen exactly until we add some code. We're gonna say on click 1 dot on click. This is why we saved it as on click 1, so the computer can't be confused, equal to function, and that function is gonna be dedicated in. So we're gonna say off div dot style dot display equal to none, and on div dot style dot display equal to block. So the reverse, so if we can switch back, we're just gonna copy this, change this to off click, and swap these. Block, none. Save, refresh. Now if we click here, now it takes us to the on div. If we click back, then we have an issue right over here. Maybe it's the spell. Okay, off click 1, that's the issue. We're not supposed to put a 1 there. Refresh. Now see, we can switch back and forth. And this is the end of this video. So if you like, subscribe, try to do more of these on your own, and hit the notification bell so if I post any videos, you'll be the first to know. My name is Micah, and this was Micah's coding class. Thank you.